Venus Xtravaganza, May 22, 1965, December 21, 1988, was an American transgender performer. She came to national attention after her appearance in Jenny Livingston's 1990 documentary film Paris is Burning, in which her life as a trans woman forms one of the film's several story arcs. Early life. Xtravaganza was born on May 22, 1965, in Jersey City, New Jersey. Her parents were of Italian-American and Puerto Rican descent. She had 4 brothers. Xtravaganza took the name Venus in her early teens. Career. Xtravaganza states in Paris is Burning that she began cross-dressing and performing at age 13 or 14, placing her earliest performances around 1978 or 1979. Eventually, her family caught onto her lifestyle, and because she didn't want to embarrass them, she moved away. She relocated to New York City in order to be able to perform freely. Her ball career began in 1983, when House of Xtravaganza founder Hector Valli invited her to join the house. She stated that he was the first gay that I'd ever met. On her 15th birthday, Valli took her to Greenwich Village, threw her a party, and bought her a cake. After Valli died from AIDS-related complications in 1985, Angie Xtravaganza assumed the role of house mother, and she took on Xtravaganza as her mentee and drag daughter. At the time of filming Paris is Burning, Xtravaganza was an aspiring model. She said, "I want my sex change to make myself feel complete." Death. On Christmas Day in 1988, Xtravaganza was found strangled under a bed at the Duchess Hotel in New York. It was estimated that her body had been there for 4 days upon discovery. Shooting for Paris is Burning was ongoing, and the film's final minutes include Angie Xtravaganza reacting to her death. Angie Xtravaganza said she felt that Venus was one to take too many chances, that she was too wild with people in the streets, and that she feared something was going to happen to her. Angie Xtravaganza was the first person detectives approached with the news of Xtravaganza's death, and it was she who broke the news to the latter's biological parents. In Paris is Burning, Xtravaganza describes a time she narrowly escaped an attack by a man who discovered she was transgender during an intimate encounter, and it is possible her murder occurred during a similar situation. Her killer was never found. She is buried at Holy Cross Cemetery in North Arlington, New Jersey. Legacy. In her book Bodies That Matter, On the Discursive Limits of Sex, feminist scholar Judith Butler discusses Xtravaganza's interviews in the context of transgenderism and gender theory. In the fall of 2013, a New York City theater group presented a murder mystery play centered around a fictionalized account of Xtravaganza's murder. Members of the House of Xtravaganza stated in a press release on Facebook that they were not involved in the show's production and withheld their endorsement. In a later press release, they condemned the work as inappropriate, opportunistic, and disrespectful to Venus' legacy. Xtravaganza's biological family also expressed displeasure with the play. In the reality television competition program RuPaul's Drag Race, contestants and judges frequently allude to lines from Paris is Burning, many of them Xtravaganza's. A notable example occurs in the second episode of the 4th season, when competitor Willem Belly refers to the opposing team in a challenge as a bunch of overgrown orangutans. A read insult Xtravaganza used in the documentary. The House of Xtravaganza remains active in the ball circuit, nightlife, and LGBTQ activism. It is one of the oldest active houses in New York City. In the documentary film How Do I Look?, an award in her name was given to Jasmine Givenchy. The text of the award reads, "The Venus Xtravaganza Legends Award presented to JAZMINEGIVNCHY celebrating Black history and culture through the rich traditions of the ballroom house community." February 20, 2004. See also LGBT culture in New York City. List of self-identified LGBTQ New Yorkers. List of solved missing persons cases. List of unlawfully killed transgender people. List of unsolved murders. References External links: Venus, Tiny Xtravaganza at Find a Grave. Venus Xtravaganza on IMDb.